Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I'm so happy to be with you today. I'm sending this message out on all of our social platforms today because today is a very special day for the people here in the United States of America. And I know that it is a special day for every single person all around the world. So this prayer is dedicated to humanity. Today, here in the United States, we're in the process of making some major decisions. And so, what I'm inviting you to do is to greet this day with warmth, come from the place of the heart, and wisdom. Wisdom is the integration of both intelligence and heart. And it is the heart that guides, and it is the heart that supports us in making the highest and the greatest decisions. And so it is in this awareness that I am honored to pray with you today. And throughout the day, you will be experiencing prayers from either myself or experiencing prayers or gifts with the programming. And this is sponsored through our Purple Heart. So if you're experiencing this for the first time, I'm going to invite you to go to your app store and download the Purple Heart app. So, to anchor us and get us ready for all of this, I want to share a special quote. And this quote comes from Ernest Holmes. He says, "The mind is a magnet, and we attract that which we identify the self. In order to get the most out of life, we must learn consciously to change many of our habitual patterns. This is not easy, for our old thought patterns cling to us with great tenacity, but being thought patterns, they can be reversed. If you are filled with fear, refill yourself with faith, for faith always overcomes fear." And so, with that in mind, right now, I'm going to invite you to move into that sacred place. And the sacred place for me is to move into the place of the heart. And I'm just going to invite you to breathe. And as we're breathing this morning, I'm inviting you to just imagine your breath flowing through your heart. And as it flows through your heart, I'm just inviting you to imagine a great awakening within your heart space. And as you move into that space right now, I'm inviting you to just open your heart in a way that you've never opened it before. And as you're opening your heart, I invite you to hear the prayer that we recorded, and that is for wisdom. I am Reverend Jerry Hobby, and my spiritual mind treatment is on inner wisdom and guidance. And so we just turn within once more, acknowledging this power, this wonderful presence that is alive, is thriving, is fully present. It is that divine source that always has been, that always will be, and that is fully present right here in the now. And so, in this awareness, I speak my word this day, acknowledging that power that is alive right now, right here, right where I am. It is alive right here within the voices, within everyone that hears my voice. I know that that one power, that one presence
that one life is a life that thrives, that is fully present and orbed in the awareness of the one. And in that oneness, what I know is that there is something deep within each and every one of us that beholds and knows the truth of its being. And that depth is spirit in action. That depth is the divine fulfilling itself, revealing itself. What I know about that divine presence is it is divine light. And that light is the light that anchors itself from the heart space. It is that divine light that is anchored within the one, that essence, the mind. It is all God. And so, in this awareness right here, right now, I know that something divine has set itself in motion. And what has set itself in motion is the presence of wisdom. It is the presence of light. It is the presence of love in action. And I know that this divine energy is the energy that fulfills itself within the hearts of each and every single person. I know that this divine light fulfills itself as the inner knowing, that inner presence that knows what to do and how to do it in the right and the perfect way. I know that it is this energy and this presence that fulfills itself within each and every single person throughout this planet. But what I know most of all is for the people right here in this particular place that we call the United States of America. I know that that inner guide is alive, revealing itself. It is that inner awareness, that inner presence, that gut feeling that knows what to do. And I know that there is an inner ear that is open and receptive. And in that receptivity right here, right now, I know that each individual is divinely guided in their choices. They're divinely guided and ready to move and stand in a place of truth, in that place of wisdom, in that place where the inner guide expands itself, the inner guide reveals itself in a greater and a more profound way. I know that something divine has already initiated itself. It is already fulfilling itself within each individual. And I'm so grateful just to behold the presence of the divine in action, knowing that that divine presence is forever revealing itself and forever expressing itself. And it is in this space right here, right now, that I just simply release my words into this thing we call the sacred yes, that universal law that always says yes, according to our thought, our word, that inner knowing. And so, in this space right here, right now, I'm inviting you all to join me with affirming. And so it is. Amen. And Ashe, I know these words have power.